Hooponopono for relationships. How to rectify relationships with Hooponopono. For example, if you are experiencing any difficulty in handling with any other person, maybe business partner or spouse, family member, relative, or colleague, whoever maybe it is, the first thought comes into your mind is the other person is wrong, which is not true. Because if the other person is wrong, you cannot change the other person. You just think of yourself, where you wanted to change your own self. And every January 1st, every new year, January 1st, you want to start doing so many new things. You want to stop so many things which you don't want, which are not contributing for your life. You want to go for 1 hour walk, you want to go for half an hour jogging, you want to start the yoga, need to do the spiritual practice, need to start the spiritual practice. Like this, so many things. You have your own projections for every January 1st, every new year. In the new year, I'll stop all these bad things where I'm spending a lot of my time and energy. I'll stop watching all the reels. I'll stop watching the news. I'll stop consuming those unwanted foods and drugs and liquids. I'll choose pure vegetarian food. I start practicing yoga every day. I start going for a walk every day. I start reading the holy books and the books which are the life-changing books, the personal development books every day for half an hour. So many things you decide. So on the day one, day two, day three, everything is fine. But at the end of the month, none of those will be continuing. It is because your life, your body, mind is accustomed in certain way. To change that, if you just consciously decide and consciously do something, it is not going to be there for longer period of time. Even if you consciously choose to have the good relationship with the other person, the very moment the other person responds in a negative way, the very moment the behavior of the other person hurts you, you forget all those conscious conclusions, decisions, and all. And you start responding. You stop responding, you start reacting. Again, the same conflicts, same arguments, differences, lack of understanding, and all. So it is not the way of life. If you want to change the other person, or if you want to change yourself, first thing is you need to look into your own subconscious mind. What is going on in me? What is there in me that is causing this particular experience? That is causing me to attract this particular situation as the difficult person in my life. And as long as you're holding on to any kind of unforgiveness, you cannot manifest loving relationships in any area of your life. Not only in the family, even in the business place, workplace, friends, relatives, neighbors, wherever, because that underlying emotion, those memories are not allowing you to live in peace. If you want to live in peace and if you want to manifest the loving relationships, whether it is with the spouse or with a friend or business partner, first thing is you need to let go of all the unforgiveness. And how to release the unforgiveness? The Ho'oponopono is the best way and the easiest way to release any kind of stuck emotions or emotional hurts. Maybe because of the past breakup, or maybe because somewhere something has happened, someone did something wrong to you, someone has caused some harm to you, and you are still holding on to that pain. As long as you're holding on to that pain, you cannot manifest loving relationship in your life. First thing you need to do is you need to forgive all those people who did something wrong to you, who has done harm to you, who has caused pain to you. So once you completely forgive each and every person in your life, you see that you are feeling better. You are become more calm, peaceful. All the depression, sleeplessness, all the anxiety, the frustration, the helplessness, anger, they will disappear from your space. And if you are going through any kind of guilty feelings that I could not perform well in my school, or I did something wrong to other person, maybe somewhere in your life, maybe last month, last week, or last year, or 10 years back, 50 years back. You did something, maybe intentionally or intentionally, and it has caused pain to other person, and you are holding on to that pain. I caused pain to that person. I had hurt the other person. And now you have become more aware, more conscious. Your awareness has increased. You have become more conscious, and now you realize that it is the wrong thing which I have done. So for that you feel guilty. So what are the guilty feelings you're holding on to? Those can be released by forgiving yourself. Complete forgiveness. And Hoponopono is a way to release all the guilty feelings, hatred, frustration, anger, difficult relations, the money blocks by forgiving yourself and each and every person in your life. And there is a wonderful book. Uh, the name of the book is The Common Denominator. Just let me share the name of the book so that it will be easy to understand how the unforgiveness is causing drama in our life. It's a wonderful book. The name of the book is The Common Denominator. For what? High blood pressure. So as long as you're holding on to any kind of unforgiveness, it is replaying us. Even if not today, over a period of time, start reflecting your body as high blood pressure, anxiety, heart attack, cardiac issues, spinal issues, back pain, headache, cancer, depression, migraine, and all these things. All these health issues are caused only because you are holding on to unforgiveness. You are not able to forgive the other person. It doesn't matter the other person deserves the forgiveness or not, because it is never about the other person. When it comes to forgiveness, it is only about you. If you want to make your life joyful, if you want to make your life interesting and successful, you need to forgive each and every person in your life. And in Hoponopono, we have the amazing way of forgiveness, either to forgive yourself or other people. That we'll be doing now. So if you are going through any kind of relationship issue, you just forgive that person and you see that other person is changing on their own. Even if it is multiple people, once you forgive those people, they will change on their own. They rectify their mistakes because we are all in oneness. Even though it looks different, earth is different, the divine is different, I am different, you are different, sun is different, moon is different. But at the fundamental level, there is a connection between each and every universal molecule. Once any negative emotions like anger is released from you, it will be released from all those people and entities with whom you have those shared memories. In the lakhs of people, you are experiencing difficulty in handling with the other person, it only because you have shared memories with that person. So once you release your own stuck emotions, emotional hurts, anger, hatred, all those negative emotions will be released from the other person also. And the other person start developing the kindness, affection, love towards you. And you start feeling the same thing once you completely forgive the other person. So if you are going through any relationship issue, even if it is with your own spouse, there are people who came to me to rectify the relationship is one person being a dermatologist. She was fighting in a court for 6 years for divorce. And she got tired and frustrated and she consulted me. And then she started practicing Ho'oponopono. In less than 6 months, both of them have withdrawn their legal suits in the family court. And now they are living happily together with their son. It doesn't matter in which stage you are in. You are living together and still you don't have that emotional bonding. You are going through, you have some lack of understanding, or your communication is not affectionate, loving, kindness, that intimacy is not there, or even if you are separated and you want to get back, even if you are fighting in the court, even though you are divorced and still you are feeling all alone. And if you want to get back that person back into your life, when it comes to the relationship with the spouse or with the business partner or family relatives, those people can be changed by completely forgiving them. First, you need to completely forgive those people. So once you forgive those people, they will change and your relationship with them will be rectified. Even if you don't want that the person or those people back into your life, once you forgive, you start creating your own life. You find freedom from all the emotional pain, frustration, anger, difficult thoughts, negative thoughts, money blocks. Because as long as you're holding on to unforgiveness, it is destroying you in the physical. You're creating all the physical health issues, chronic health issues, cardiac health issues, and in the relationships, spoiling the existing relationships, and also creating the money blocks. Unforgiveness is the major money block. Even though you're trying hard, doing all the things, implementing all the strategies, still you're not able to attract the financial freedom. That means you have some unfinished business. You need to forgive that person or those people. Once you completely forgive yourself and each and every person in your life, you see that each and every aspect of your life is changing. Your life is becoming more positive, vibrant. You're becoming more healthy, calm, peaceful, joyful. If you want to make your life interesting, beautiful, and successful, abundant, you need to forgive yourself and each and every person. And now we are going to do the simple forgiveness meditation. For that, I request all of you to just close your eyes and take your attention to the breathing. Let me stop the recording here and start the recording again for the meditation itself.